Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm gonna try to review Concordium project. Let's start. While I'm recording this video, Concordium is located around 800th place on CoinGecko and it has a market cap of $35 million. Let's go to the webpage and try to remember the project. The project is telling us building a safer tomorrow. Concordium has its own blockchain, and that blockchain is a proof of stake blockchain, which you can develop decentralized applications in Rust language. We will check the project in a minute. Let's check the basics on CoinGecko first. According to CoinGecko, the total supply is 13 billion and 100 million, and the circulation supply is 9.4 billion. Let's confirm these numbers by checking the Explorer page of the project. When we come to the Explorer, we can confirm the total supply in here. It is the same number with the CoinGecko. We can confirm the circulation amount in here as well. But if you want to go deeper, you need to click accounts link on the top of the page, and you can see the distribution of the tokens to the wallet addresses. So you can calculate your own relative circulation supply. According to my work before this video, I can estimate a correct circulation supply around 4.5 billion, and if I divide this number to 13 billion, I can come up with a number around 35% of circulation supply. And the total supply has inflationary, and the inflation amount was around 7 or 8%, but according to the latest decisions in the project, they have decreased it to a number close to 5% yearly inflation. So let's check the chart. If we check the chart, it has been listed on CoinGecko more than 2 years. 2 years on CoinGecko and 35% of circulation supply is telling us this project is getting mature slowly. When we check the markets, we can see some familiar names, but we can also confirm that it has not been listed on many exchanges. Let's continue with GitHub. When we check the GitHub, we can confirm the project has 65 shares and around 15 of them are being updated regularly. According to the GitHub situation, the project is getting a check mark. If you check the Twitter, you can also confirm the project is getting a check mark. The posts are coming up regularly and they're all connected to the project itself. Now let's go to the webpage of the project, try to understand the project. I will not draw and explain the project in detail. The project has a layer 1 blockchain, and it is a proof of stake layer 1 blockchain, which we can write the decentralized applications with Rust language. The blockchain's transaction is fast and the fees are extremely low. Right now, the project is working on its infrastructure and enlarging its ecosystem. Let's check the web page as fast as we can. There's a link in here. Download a wallet. They have their own wallet, which has working as an extension on Chrome, or you can download as an application. If you go down a bit, you can see some developments and some works about AI decentralized ID and their integrity on the chain itself. If you go down on this page a bit, you can see some models, and if you go down more, you can see a video already published. If you click this, you can see the explanation video, which is coming directly from the founder of the project, Lars. So this is a very complex system. Lars is explaining on the YouTube video. If you're interested, you can check it. They are trying to implement it on the Concordium blockchain. If we go down a bit more, we can see the governance committee. If you click this page, you can see a very detailed governance infrastructure where they are voting for the next election for the governance team of the project. This is a very complex page. If you're interested, you can check everything. They have been making some elections regularly and they will continue to do so. So if you go down a bit more, it's all about trust. If you click, you can see how important the Web3 IDs and how they should be implemented in the blockchain technology and how they should be used in the blockchain technology. If you go down a bit more, you can explore their technology about Concordium. It is a regulation-ready blockchain built by expert scientists. You can go down on this page and you can see the information and the details of the blockchain itself. If you go down a bit more, you can see some use cases, some ecosystem elements in here. If you click all use cases, you can come to this ecosystem page. On this page, this is the most important page since the project has its own blockchain. There should be many projects which have been developing on the chain to bring the value. If you go down, you can see the categorization. There is this infrastructure providers, strategic partners, centralized exchange, crypto brokers, etc. But the most important one for us is the projects, as you can see in here. Please come to this page if you are interested in Concordium, and please click these links and check if they are working, if they have websites, if they have working products. Before this video, I have already checked. Commonly, if you ask me, 70% of them have their websites and 20% of them have their applications already working. And while we are on this page, let's check the Concordex, if it is working or not, if it has a locked value, it has transactions or not. Concordex is already working. You can click this launch application. You can try it on this page if you click your and connect your wallet, and if you click this analytics, you can confirm the total locked value is around $500,000. And if you check the details below, there is this Concordium / USDT pair, and its total locked value is around $70,000. And if you want to check the transaction frequency, you can click 1 month and you can see the numbers in here. In 1 month, the transaction value is around $25,000, which is a good number for a project located around 800 plays on CoinGecko. So it is getting a check mark on DEX. It is getting a half check mark on the ecosystem projects, but still better than many of the blockchains nowadays. If we go down a bit more, we can click and download the wallet again. If we go down a bit more, you can see the build on Concordium. If you click this page, you can see their explanations, tools, and the documentation, etc. To build on Concordium, they have their own grants as well. If you're interested, you can apply for the grants. If you go down a bit more, we can see the full roadmap. If you click this roadmap, you can see a very complex roadmap divided by two. The first one is the first half of 2024 and the next one is beyond. If you check these elements in here, you will see the development is still ongoing in the blockchain itself and implementing the Web3 ID itself properly and making it easier for the communities. If you go down a bit more, you can participate in our network. You can stake, you can be a validator or delegator. Delegator and staker is basically staker, but while delegating, you need to stake on the validators. But while staking, you can stake by yourself. They have their own unique system for that. If you go down a bit more, you can see the final menu. On this final menu, we have checked nearly everything. If you're interested in some of them, you can click and see. They have their ambassador programs, grants, live events, tokenomics, tokenization. There are many explanation pages under these links, but what I will mention is the block shares at this point. The block shares was resuming on the web page. If you click this community, you can see the previous block shares were ongoing on this web page, and the last one was on January 2024. But after that point, they have been resuming on Medium as the block shares. And if you come to this page, if you want to see the latest developments, you can see they have been partnered with many names in the last 3-4 months, and they have reactivated their academy. And if you want to join this academy, you can join, you can finalize the academy, and you can earn some Concordium tokens by finalizing. So they have been working on enlarging their ecosystem and reaching wider audience. So the last one before analyzing the project is the team and the YouTube. If you click about page, you can see the team in here. You can confirm they are real people. And if you check the YouTube page of the project, you can confirm they have many videos on their YouTube channel, which they have been discussing the technical details and announcing the partnerships, etc. And mainly Lars, who is the founder of the project, is making monthly AMAs. Even the community is asking the toughest, hardest questions. Lars is resuming the AMAs regularly. So according to the team and according to the YouTube channel, the project is getting check marks as well. So let's go back to the Concordium page on CoinGecko and try to analyze the project. Let's mention the negative parts of the project. Right now, if you ask me, the circulation percentage is a bit low and the total supply is increasing a bit fast. This is a negative point. And the other negative point, which is more important, the project is a complex project which we can develop to decentralized applications with Rust language, which is quite new for the developers around the world. The Rust is getting engaged in the last 1 or 2 years. Hopefully it's going to be more common in the near future. We'll see. There is this obstacle in this project, plus the project's development environment is not really general for the crypto developers, and the grants, I don't know if they are really providing grants or not, but they have stuck on enlarging their ecosystem with new projects, which is quite a hard task for a blockchain project. So the main negativity in here is the project itself is a very complex project. Even if you install their Chrome extension wallet, you will be able to see what I am talking about, but they are working on easing the things. So in the near future, we can hope for easier implementation with the crypto community and the developers. Let's switch to the positive parts of the project. The main positive part is the price is at the lowest point of all times as for now. The GitHub situation is quite bright. The Twitter situation is all right, and the YouTube situation is all right, and the team and the development situation is all right. The only negative thing is they have been having some hard times on enlarging their ecosystem. Other than this thing, they have been working hard and regularly announcing what they have been doing. So the positive parts are more than the negative parts actually. So let's try to understand what this project can do in price action in the near future. Let's assume the project's place on CoinGecko is 800 place. And if the bull market is here and if the bull market hits hard for around 6 months, the project's price will go up at some point, and then when the bear market arrives, of course the price will go down again. The question is if the price will go down lower to a point which it has started in the bull market. So I do not expect a failure in the team, and there is always hack possibility in the crypto projects, but for this project it is quite low. The only hesitation is growing the ecosystem. It is a question mark, and the tokenomics with low circulation supply as for now and increasing total supply. There are two hesitations which can bring the price lower than the point which has started in the bull market. If the bull market is not here yet, if the bear market resumes for some time, the price will go lower slowly. If you ask me, I do not expect a high price drops. And if you ask me, the project's place is around 800 as for now. This project deserves a number between 200 and 400 if you ask me, because it has a great infrastructure and it has a great team which have been working very hard and posting regularly in the last 2 years, and the project's plan is a very long-term plan, but there is a very strong obstacle to bring the ranking from 800 to between 200 and 400, and it is the marketing itself, and it is the hardest task in the crypto industry nowadays. Especially when the bull market arrives, everybody is creating new projects and the communities don't know what to do. So it is normal that project is located around 800 place as for now, but it is keeping its potential to jump in the ranking. Hopefully it can happen in the mid-term if you ask me. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice in the videos, and I'm not a financial advisor. Please do be very careful if you want to do some transactions in the crypto industry. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.